I am very curious as to why the German army would take part of the name from AshkeNAZI and make it their own. From a group of people they supposedly don't like? I find this very strange. I would love for anyone to enlighten me on this matter. Ask your Jewish friends and let me know, or Jewish people, please let me know. I am very curious, but I'm going to tell you what I think. Welcome to Black History Decoded, where I give insight into Black or African history that has been misrepresented over the centuries. First off, I am not anti-Semitic. I don't have a problem with Jews at all. I just want to get to the truth about history. And those who label people as anti-Semitic without understanding where the person is coming from is a perversion, and those people should be challenged openly for trying to mislabel somebody with a hateful word. Same goes for people who call other people racist. Calling somebody racist or anti-Semitic is thrown out too frequently nowadays, and the person is stigmatized without real dialogue. For example, if I was Kyrie Irving, I would have challenged the ADL to an open debate in front of the entire world. Somebody or an organization trying to ruin your reputation should be openly challenged, where both sides have a say. Not one side has the floor and the other side has to be contrite and not say much because they have been labeled as anti-Semitic or racist. We all have fights and we say things to harm the other person. The question is this a pattern beyond fighting? Is it just when things get heated? Or are you misrepresenting the situation by not putting it into proper context? Context is very important, and there are those who refuse to put things into context and run away with a single narrative for their agenda. Those people or organizations need to be openly challenged in front of the entire world. I can't stand people or organizations that throw out anti-Semitic or racist labels, dominate the narrative, and the accused can't get a word in edgeways. Now, why oh why would the German army take the name Nazi from AshkeNAZI? I am saying that they wouldn't and didn't. It is all Western propaganda, and they are masters of propaganda. I'm going to explain. I have asked people online and they don't know. Some even ignore me, even though I direct message them. I asked a Jewish friend of mine and he just pronounced it differently, but that is like saying tomato, tomato. It's the same spelling, different pronunciation. So he didn't even know. My conclusion, we are told Nazi is bad, right? Well, before World War II started or during the war, what if some German people called AshkeNAZI Jews Nazi for short? So some Germans had bad opinions or not about Ashkenazi Jews and called them Nazi as a nickname. Or it could be that some Ashkenazi Jews were in the German army. Some Ashkenazi Jews could have been upset about this, and in order to distinguish themselves from those Jewish German soldiers, they called them Nazis. Either way, Western intelligence was aware of this, but most of the world was not. The end result, Nazi bad, ignorance good. Western intelligence used this to their advantage. This is how I believe it worked. They flipped it. The Western nations propagandized their people and referred to the German army as Nazis, knowing full well that was not the case. They repeated it over and over again till it stuck. That is how propaganda works. So when they actually interview people that use the term Nazi, they are actually referring to Ashkenazi Jews. But the American people especially think they are talking about the German army. Some Germans or German soldiers would talk negatively about the Nazis, not realizing the West believes the Nazis are German soldiers and not Ashkenazi Jews. So the Germans were unknowingly shooting themselves in the foot. Remember, war is about deception. Anyway, let me know what you think because I really find it odd. Like, share, subscribe, and make a comment. Thanks.